Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer. And guys, it was Anthony Gordon's name which was mentioned earlier this week when it came to Newcastle transfer rumours. It's fair to say that was one which kind of divided the fan base. Some fans were happy about it, others not so much. Maybe that would have been due to the price tag that was being quoted, but I'm sure this rumour will not divide the fans. Marco Asensio to Newcastle United. Now that has been coming out today in the Spanish media, and it's been revealed that a rumour which, there was a bit of a rumour at the start of the transfer window, and it did seem to go very cold, this one, but this has really picked back up, and there are two good reasons why, which I will go into on this video, as well as speaking about the player. But guys, before I do, we're trying to reach 3,500 subscribers, so help us out, hit that like button. And please do subscribe to the channel as well. We're a general football channel, but we've been keeping you up to date with all the latest Newcastle transfer rumours, as well as doing a couple of analytical videos. And there'll be plenty on this channel for you. So help us out with trying to get to that 3,500 sub aim. And let's waste no more time. Let's jump in and speak about the player himself, Marco Asensio, and what is happening here, because it's been revealed in multiple sources in the Spanish media predominantly at the moment that this deal could happen. Now, there's two main reasons for that. The first one being that his price tag has massively dropped. Now, interestingly, at the start of the transfer window, it was being suggested that Real Madrid wanted 50 million euros to make this transfer happen. And I think that was why maybe the rumours to Newcastle United possibly went cold quite quickly. Now, look, we know that Newcastle United have the money, but one thing they have been doing very smartly in this transfer window so far is not overpaying for players. They've been very shrewd in the business, and the players they have signed so far have been for a fantastic price. Now, that price tag is rumoured to almost drop by half. It is now rumoured that around 25 to 30 million pound could be enough to basically get the player away from Real Madrid. And the reason for that is that he currently has just 1 year left on his contract. Now, the other reason, which really does play into why Newcastle United might be the potential suitors here, is at the start of the transfer window, it was heavily rumoured that both Arsenal and Liverpool had high interest in the player, and Newcastle would have to compete with them for the signings. It's now been revealed that Liverpool, although they still have an interest, then he's basically not very high up on their list. And the same remains for Arsenal, which has made this transfer a lot more of a possibility for Newcastle United, and also means that they're not going to get into some kind of bidding war for the player, which is obviously preferential as well. But let's speak about a bit more about the player himself. The now 26-year-old, as I've said, is potentially available for around 25 to 30 million. And the main reason for that is due to his contract expiring in 2023. Had a pretty impressive season last season. It does have to be said, under Carlo Ancelotti, after a couple of seasons where he maybe didn't perform as expected. But the main reason that his form dropped in the 2 years prior to his last season was mainly due to his creativity being stumbled on. He weren't allowed to really play his game, and the managers he had, he just didn't work with. He likes to play with managers that are going to allow him to express himself and allow him to be creative. And you can really see there that maybe Newcastle United and Eddie Howe would be the perfect match for that, because you really do feel, especially in an attacking sense, Eddie Howe will allow him to express himself. That's something that he's very good at doing as a manager. Now, under Carlo Ancelotti last season, he played 31 games, and in those 31 games, 12 of those came off the bench, but he still managed to pick up 10 goals in that time, which for me, I believe is pretty impressive stats. And look, if you can sign a winger for that, that's going to bring those stats, then that would be a very good buy. Now, it's interestingly, as well as predominantly playing on the right wing for Real Madrid, he can also play on the left wing, and he can also be used as an attacking midfielder, which also marries up quite well to what Newcastle United need, because they're in the market for both a potential attacking midfielder or a centre midfielder, and they're also in the market for wingers. So this also does feel a very good match. I think he is better out on the right-hand side. The main reason for that, although he is a left-footed player, one of his traits he does have is he does like to cut in on his left foot. He's very good at long shots, so obviously cutting in is an advantage. His passing ability is also very good. And the main other strength he has is his dribbling ability, which obviously would marry up quite well with what Newcastle United need. And I think this, I mean, look, this would be an absolutely unreal signing, wouldn't it? This would potentially be the marquee signing of the transfer window for Newcastle United and really put them on the map even more. They're already creating a lot of noise. You guys are already creating a lot of noise. I'm sure there's a lot of Newcastle fans watching this. And I think this would be an unreal signing. The only weakness you could potentially pick up on is sometimes his defensive work is a little bit criticised. I'm sure Eddie Howe won't allow that, though. He won't allow there to be a passenger in this team. He will have to get his heels dug in and work hard for the team. And I think joining the team that has such a great spirit around them, such a team build, will probably help with that as well. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is one that could potentially happen? Spanish media are suggesting that it is possible. They're suggesting it's possible, suggesting it's likely, now suggesting Newcastle are potentially the favourites to make the signing. And I was going to ask you whether you would like this signing, but I don't think there's any Newcastle fans out there that wouldn't. But if you are one of them, do let me know. And whilst you're there, help me out. Once again, please hit that like button and please do subscribe to the channel for more general football content. We'll also be keeping you up to date with all the latest Newcastle transfer rumours. And hopefully I'll see you on another video. Have a great weekend. Take care and goodbye.